Welcome to Little English Studio. In today's episode, we bring you the extraordinary journey of one of the greatest minds in finance, the man who turned wisdom into wealth and made investing into an art form. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha. Discover how a boy from Nebraska became a billionaire philanthropist, the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, and the most respected investor in history. Warren Edward Buffett was born on August 30th, 1930, in Omaha, Nebraska, during the Great Depression. His father, Howard Buffett, was a stockbroker and later a U.S. congressman. His mother, Layla, was a homemaker. Warren was the second of 3 children, and even as a young boy, he showed an unusual fascination with numbers and business. At the age of 6, Warren made his first profit. He bought packs of Coca-Cola from his grandfather's grocery store and sold individual bottles to his neighbors, making a small profit on each transaction. This early taste of entrepreneurship sparked a lifelong passion for business. By age 11, Warren had purchased his first stock. He bought 3 shares of Citi Service Preferred for himself and 3 for his sister Doris at $38 per share. When the stock dropped to $27, he panicked, but soon it climbed to $40, and he sold it only to watch it soar to $200. It was a lesson in patience that he never forgot. As a teenager, Buffett's entrepreneurial spirit continued to flourish. He delivered newspapers, sold chewing gum, Coca-Cola, and magazines. He even bought used pinball machines and installed them in barbershops around Omaha, eventually earning enough money to sell the business for a profit. Buffett filed his first tax return at age 14, claiming deductions for his bicycle and watch, essential tools of his paper route. Despite being accepted to Harvard Business School, Buffett was rejected after his interview. Disappointed but undeterred, he discovered that his idol, Benjamin Graham, the father of value investing, was teaching at Columbia University. Warren applied, was accepted, and studied under Graham and David Dodd. This period shaped his investment philosophy forever. Graham taught the concept of intrinsic value, the idea that every stock has a true value independent of its market price. Buffett absorbed this wisdom like a sponge. After graduating from Columbia, Buffett offered to work for Graham for free. Initially turned down, he returned to Omaha and worked as a stockbroker while teaching night classes at the University of Nebraska. Eventually, Graham hired him, and Buffett moved to New York City to work at Graham Newman in 1956. Buffett returned to Omaha and started Buffett Partnership Ltd. with just $105,000 from friends and family. Using Graham's principles and his own unique insights, Buffett consistently outperformed the market. By the end of the 1960s, he had grown the partnership to over $100 million. Buffett had a keen eye for undervalued companies. He looked for businesses with strong fundamentals, competent management, and durable competitive advantages, or economic moats, as he called them. One of Buffett's early investments was a struggling textile company called Berkshire Hathaway. Though the company was failing, Buffett bought it as a value play. Eventually, he transitioned it into a holding company for his investments. He began acquiring businesses outright, not just shares, with a preference for companies that were simple, predictable, and cash generating. These included See's, Candy's Geico, the Washington Post, and later Coca-Cola, Apple, and many more. Buffett's investing principles are legendary. Invest in what you understand. Look for intrinsic value. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Buy wonderful companies at fair prices, focused on the long term. His letters to Berkshire Hathaway shareholders became must-read documents for investors worldwide. In the 1970s, Buffett partnered with Charlie Munger, a brilliant investor and thinker in his own right. Munger pushed Buffett to evolve from a pure Graham-style value investor to buying great businesses at fair prices rather than mediocre ones at bargain price. Their partnership became legendary. Munger's wisdom and sharp wit complemented Buffett's patient and rational approach. The duo built Berkshire Hathaway into a conglomerate that owns dozens of companies and has major stakes in many more. Buffett didn't just grow his fortune, he shared his knowledge with the world. He hosted the annual Berkshire Hathaway shareholder meetings in Omaha, known as the Woodstock for capitalists, where he answered hours of questions with transparency and humor. He mentored countless investors and often spoke to students. His ability to explain complex financial concepts in simple language made him a beloved figure even outside. Despite his wealth, Buffett lived a modest lifestyle. He still resides in the same Omaha house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He drives his own car, enjoys McDonald's and Coca-Cola, and plays bridge regularly. Buffett married his first wife, Susan, in 1952. They had 3 children. After Susan passed away in 2004, he married his longtime companion, Astrid Manx. Buffett values relationships, integrity, and reputation above all. Buffett shocked the world in 2006 when he announced he would give away 99% of his fortune to philanthropic causes, primarily through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. He co-founded the Giving Pledge with Bill Gates, encouraging billionaires to commit to giving away most of their wealth during their lifetimes. Buffett's philanthropic philosophy mirrors his investing: one long-term impact, careful stewardship, and measurable results. Here are some timeless lessons from Buffett. Patience pays. Great wealth comes not from quick wins, but from compounding over time. Stick to what you know. Don't invest in businesses you don't understand. Value reputation. It takes years to build a reputation and seconds to ruin it. Live simply. Wealth doesn't require extravagance. Give back. True success is measured by the positive impact you have on others. Though celebrated, Buffett has faced criticism for some investments and for not acting faster on climate and tech trends. Yet, he remains admired for his humility, honesty, and long-term thinking. Even in his 90s, Buffett remains active as CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, though succession plans are in place. Warren Buffett's legacy goes far beyond his net worth. He redefined investing for generations. His annual letters, teachings, and philanthropic leadership ensure that his impact will be felt for decades to come. From a boy selling chewing gum to becoming the Oracle of Omaha, Buffett's life is proof that discipline, ethics, and rational thinking are timeless virtues. Thank you for watching The Inspiring Life Story of Warren Buffett. Subscribe to Little English Studio for more true stories of remarkable individuals. Like, share, and click the bell icon so you don't miss our next episode. What story should we tell next? Leave your suggestions in the